Okay, so this is the next one that we want to do. Now, this thing is actually kind of complex. Like, it's going to take a lot of time, but it's not that hard. Just letting you know in advance, it's not that hard. So now, see, problem may come in where this curve is, like where to start. Should I start from up here, from down here? Let me tell you, the easiest thing is just to do this. Draw out what is down here completely, then just extrude it. Then now add this upper part. That's the easiest thing to do, honestly. So let's begin. Control N to open a new document. Parts. Change your name from IPS to MMGS. Then your sketch. This point I'm going to select top plane because from the top we're viewing it. So top plane. So the first thing that we have is that we can start from the edge that has a circle. So you can start with the circle first. It has two circles. So you draw the first one and draw the second one. So use your smart dimension tool. The outer one has a diameter of 20 and the inner one has a diameter of 16. Okay, that's the first step. Then you have your straight slot tool that I told you has two curves joined together by two lines. So just click on 2 points, following that blue central line, then just click again. So using your smart dimension tool, I told that the distance from this center to this other point is 13, and that the length of this place is also 13. Then lastly, I told you that the arc here has a radius of 2.5. So this is what changing of this using our smart dimension tool. So this is what we have. So then we now have lines coming from above here. I'm just drawing like a normal straight line. Then I'll draw the same thing here. Then escape. So using my smart dimension tool, I can tell that the distance from here to this line, we're told it is 5. And then distance from this line to this other line is also 5. So now what is touching, so let me leave my smart dimension tool, it's touching the circumference of the circle. So I just take this point and I move it straight to touch the circle. Same thing with this one, to touch the circle. So that's that. Then the distance from the center to the end here is said to be 25.4. So let's take our smart dimension tool. From here to this other end, we have 25.4. So you can just simply, instead of using your smart dimension tool, you can just simply select this point, hold your control key, select this point, then make them vertical. So it's automatically defined, and it's 25.4 as well. So the next thing you do is that we have, like, let's use our line to a midpoint line so that we can easily follow this central line, because each thing we're told is that, oh, they are all just like, they just give us the length, they just give us from the center to that point, just the full length. So let's just draw a central line like this, then take our normal line tool, then just come from this end. We have a straight line coming like this, projecting this way, coming down like this, coming like this, coming like this, and then meeting these points. That's the first one. Then we now have another one from this side, same thing, coming like this, coming like this, coming down, coming like this, then coming straight down, and then going straight. So now you can escape your pencil tool. Now it's time to smart dimension. Now I told you that the distance, this full length here, is 8. So remember that I taught you in one video that when you have your midpoint tool, just dimension half of it from the center to the end, so it would automatically adjust the other half. So here is 4. Okay, so that this thing can be very clear, let me move this. Sorry, let me move this. I want to move this down a bit so that it will stop merging. So now it's not correct. Why? Because it's no longer at the center. So what do? I'll go to I'll select this point, hold my control key, select this one, and make them horizontal. Okay, so then But so that what else related to that line? The distance. Next thing is that we're told that this place here has a distance of 2. Use your small dimension. This line is 2. This line is 2. And then the full length from here to here is 14. Since this center part is 8, it means that we have 6 left. 6 divided by 2. Here will now be 3. And this line too will also be 3. What else are we told? Distance, this, let me move this up a bit. This line here, we're told it is 5. This line too, same thing, 5. Then we're also told that this line here is 5. And this line here is also 5. So that's that. Then the next thing we're told is that the distance from here to here, that's basically this side, is 3. Same thing on this side, 3. So everything is fully dimensioned, fully defined. So the next thing we're going to do is, we have curves at this edge. Now there's a trick I found to make your curves very, very fast to do. Just take your circle tool, draw a random circle at any point on your drawing. Just draw a random circle. Then take your smart dimension tool. We're told that the circle has a radius of 2, means that diameter is 4. So diameter of 4. Then escape from your smart dimension tool. You just click on the circumference of this one, hold your control key. Oh no, let me just show you something else. I'll take my smart dimension tool. The center of this circle to the side here will be the radius of the circle, which is 2. Then the center, the line to the center will also be 2. So you'll make it touch. So the next thing I'll do now is leave my smart dimension tool, hold the circumference of the circle, hold my control key, click on this one. I will now make them equal. Click on it. Go to the center of this circle, click on this one, center of this one, make them vertical. So all I have to now do is just smart dimension the distance from here to here, which will be 2. So that's that. So what I have to do now is just trim off all these extra parts that I don't need. So let me take my trim tool. I'll trim here, I'll trim here, I'll trim this place. Take my trim tool, I'll trim here, and I'll trim here. Then I'll also trim here. So the curve is there, just to like make everything defined. So we also trim here. So see, everything is closed. Now next thing I'm going to work on is this side. I don't want to fully dimension yet. I want to first finish the full drawing before I start dimension. So we have a center line, a midpoint line. Because I also told that, oh, following that blue line, just draw a random line. Remember that when you are doing a center line and you are giving the full length, just go from the midpoint to the end and just dimension half. You automatically adjust the other side. The full length is 8, so here is 4. They were told that the distance from the center of this circle to that line is 14.3. So standing here, distance from here to here, 14.3. The next thing you can also do is that you hold the center of here, click on the center of this circle. Click on the center of this circle, center of this circle. Hold your control key. Center of this circle, hold your control key. Select center of this other circle. Then make them vertical. Okay. Let me smart dimension this again. Then the next thing that we have is we have straight lines coming from the circle. So just take your line to the same way we did the other one, just draw random lines. Just draw random lines. Escape. Okay, we can also draw lines from these points. Draw lines from this point. Escape. So next thing we're told is that the distance from here to here is 3. The distance from here to here is also 3. So you can move this the same way we move the other one. So you touch the circumference of the circle. Okay, so this is straight, it's vertical. Make sure that these lines are straight. Vertical, horizontal, vertical. So if your lines end up not being straight, you can just click on the line. Then this box that will appear, just make it vertical. So that's that. Then the next thing that we're told is the distance from now that curve that is going to extrude out is at a distance of 15 from the center. So use your smart dimension tool. From here to this point should be 15. Same thing on the other side. From here, if you want to reduce your dimension lines, you just click on remove from smart dimension, click on here, hold your control key, click on this other side and make them vertical. Then the next thing that we have is we have the full length of the full diameter of that circle that's going to come out is 20, and the distance from the center those two lines is 14. So that means that we have 6 left. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. I hope you guys are understanding the calculations I'm doing. I think most of the people that have viewed my videos are from Unipen and so have these questions. So that's why I'm not bothering with producing the videos anymore. So from here, just draw random lines. Everything can be adjusted much later. Let me do that again. Let me just make it fall on this place. We'll just join with this one. Then we now continue same thing. Escape. So now just to dimension everything, the distance from here is 15 as we've been told. Then this side, a small dimension here is meant to be 5, and here is also meant to be 5. So I can do what I did before. Select a point here, hold my control key, make horizontal. From here, click on it, select this point, make horizontal. Then the next thing I'm going to do is that we told that the distance from here to here is 3, so use my small dimension to here will be 3, and here will be 3. I think there was an error somewhere here. Let me small dimension here first to be 3, and then here 3. That means there's an error somewhere. Okay, distance from here to here is the same. Let me stop this my shortcut. I don't want to do nonsense. Let me stop it. Let me just dimension it straight. Here is 5. This is my small dimension too. Here is 5. Here is also 5. then here is 3. Here is also 3. Probably because, okay, I understand that. Probably because I did not dimension it yet. So give my smart dimension tree. Let me adjust this back to where it was before. So I'm back to where it was before. So let me smart dimension. This place here, this small corner, is also 3. This small corner too is also 3. Then this place here is also 3. It's already 3 because I followed that line. It's already 3. So that's that. Then let's work on the curves that are inside. So we have a curve here. So using that same method I showed you before, just take your circle to draw random circles. In this case, we are dealing with 4 different circles. So let me just draw that one just here, and that one here, and that one here. Then escape. This is my smart dimension 2. Each of them has a radius of 2, so that's diameter of 4. I realized I didn't have to do that. I remember that I already dimensioned something that had diameter of 4, so let me delete this dimension. I'll just click on this one because let me click on the circumference of this one, hold my control key, click on this. Remember that one was also 4, diameter of 4 before. That's why I'm just clicking on all of them, and now put equal. So everything is 4, 4, 4. The next thing I'll do that my smart dimensioning, that from here to here will be 2, from the center to this side will also be 2. Then from this center to this line will be 2. From this line to this center will also be 2. It's like very complex because there's a lot of stuff. By the time I use my trim tool, you will see everything very clearly. You have from here to here is 2. Then from this line to this center is also 2. Same thing for this one. From here to this line is 2. From this line to this center is also 2. Okay, so that's basically everything. So now let's trim off all these excess parts. Now let me zoom to area so I can see this place very clear, because this is what I want to work on now. So this is what we have. So using our trim tool, we just have a curve coming here, so we're going to trim off all here. Trim off this line. Okay, so sorry, not there. We'll trim off. Our line is going to come and arc here, so we'll trim off here, trim off here. Then we'll trim off here, trim off here, trim off here, trim off here. So this is the arc that's meant to be there. Let me see the arc. Is it the arc that will go, or is it? Let me move this dimension line so I can see what I'm doing very well. Okay. Let me see. Based on the drawing, I believe it's this line that is going. Or is it? Let me see. Okay, no, it's the curve that is going. So trim to trim off here. Then we'll come here, trim here, trim here, trim here, trim here, trim here. Yes. So that's that. Same thing with the other side. Trim off here, 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 trim this line off, trim off here, trim off here, trim off here. Yes. So that's basically it. So let's fit this screen. So this is the drawing basically. So now Okay, let me still trim off this place. So now everything is closed. So based on what we have now, it's not defined. So time to define it. Now let's see what can we do. Small dimension from here to here. We already have it. From here to here. Okay. Let me see that I can remove these lines. Okay, I cannot. Okay, so let's see small dimension from this line to this point here. Then from this line to this central line here. 10. From this line to this line. Also 10. Trim off here. Oh, interesting. So that was an error. Small dimension, this dimension, this line. From here. This is my zoom to area. My small dimension too. From this line to this line. From this central point. From this point line to this center. So now that thing is, everything there is fully dimensioned, fully defined. So you see that's not the issue. So let's try something. From here to here. Okay, it's already known. From here to here, already known. From here to here. Okay. Same thing on this side, from here to here. Okay. Let me do what I did before. Let me zoom to just this area so I can focus on here. On this half of the drawing. My small dimension too. From here to here is 8. From, okay, let me try releasing it from this central point. Now I want to try and get this slanted. Okay. What else can I dimension? Okay, I think maybe everything is already 4. So let me see. This line to this line is already known. What else can I do? This line to this line. Okay. The same thing on this side. This will take time just to fully define it. That's giving me an issue. Let me check distance from this center to this line curve to this curve. Already known. What else can I do? From this line to this line. Okay. From this line, this point to this point. Okay. From this point to this point. Okay. From here to the center. Finally fully defined. So you can just go to your features. Extruded board space. The height of the drawing is, I believe, the height is 6. So change this to 6 and press enter. So this is the base that we're finally done. All those complex like curves and everything that also take time, but it's actually very okay. The next thing I want to do is that arc that is here. So I want to try something and see whether it works. So I use my arc tool. And then this is, I see from here to here, and I draw an arc. Then from here to here, I draw another arc. And as smart I mentioned those arcs. The outer arc has a diameter of 20, so the radius is also 10. Then this one has a diameter of 16, so the radius ought to be 8. Okay, let me redo this particular arc. Let me see, since I picked the wrong point. Delete this, and let me see how it is. Okay, I think it should be somewhere here. My arc 2 going this line. Smart dimension 2. The distance from here to here should be 16 and 4, 2. Distance from here to here should be 2 as well. Okay, the diameter of this one has a radius of 8. Then if I select this point, hold my control key, select this point, select this point, and select this point, and make them all horizontal. Yes, so having this, I can just go to my features and go to extruded boss space. Oh, the plane I selected. Let me just do what I originally did. This is not what I did before. Let me show you what I did. What I did is I selected my rectangle tool, selected this surface, and then at this point I drew a rectangle. And smart dimensioned it such that the length of this side was 20 and the length of this side was 5. The distance from here, okay, let me move this a bit down. Okay, so it seems it's accurate. But basically the distance from the center to the side is 2.5. So you go to your features, extruded boss space. I extruded it such that it also passed through the drawing, because you notice it's also meant to pass through. So the height of the drawing was 6. So this one has a height of 10. So I did here 10, and then at this direction to 6, and I press enter. So see, it has passed through. So now what I'll do is that I will extrude cuts by drawing those arcs. Or just drawing circles. I can get what I need. Smart dimension this should give me 20, and the distance from this center to this side should be 10. Then what else? Distance from here to here also be 6. So this one has a diameter of 16. So that's that. So the next thing I did is I took my line to, I drew a line from here to here, escape. I took my, yes, sorry, let me do that again. I took my line to, I'll draw a line through from here to here, then to this other point, and then to this point. And then I just traced out, basically traced out my box, because I want to extrude cut every other part of this drawing. So I'll take my trim tool, trim off all these other parts. And I'm also going to have to cut out this point. So I think so I have a line coming. So I also need to draw out this part too. So I'm going to take my tool, escape. Let me draw this. I'm just following the outline. I'll draw from here to here, down to here, up into here. So that's escape. So I'll just go to my features, extrude cut. So I'll select all the spaces that I want to remove, and here. So all those places will go, and my something will now be, the height of the thing is 5, so I'll just do 5. I'll do extrude cut 5. So see, the gateway has been opened. That's it. It looks very complex and it's very long, but that's just because I'm making a few mistakes along the way, because I'm still figuring it out. So next thing I'm going to do is that there are circles that are passing through. So let me do on this face first. I'll draw a circle. Okay, let's do this, the circle. Following that blue line, draw a circle. The circle has a diameter of 5. And the height of the circle from the base is 3. It's 3. So from here to here is also 3. So that's that. So it's also passing from this one to the other end. So your full length will be from this face to that side, and that length is, let me see, 14.3 plus 10, that is 24.3. So you go to your features, extrude cut. I do 24.3. So you pass to the second one. So that's that, you have the second hole. So on this other side too, we have a circle that's cutting through. So you have your circle tool, you follow your blue line, you draw your circle, escape, then go to small dimension. This also has a diameter of 5, and the height from the center is 3. The height from the top will obviously also be 3. So now you're going to extrude cut through the full drawing, because it's passing through that circular part as well. So the full drawing has a length from this point to the other side, has a full length of 25.4 plus 20, 45.4. So you just do 45.4, 5.4, press enter. So see, your hole has passed through all of them. So you just, let's see it in an isometric view. So this is it. We are done. We are done. Very easy, though looking complex because of the different lines and dimensions, but it's actually very easy. Yes.